Barbara Nabulo arriving at a hospital in Mbali in eastern Uganda. She was diagnosed with the inherited blood disorder sickle cell when she was 2 weeks old. Now 37, she's become an inspirational counsellor to fellow sufferers. They never thought of me as important, like someone who'd grow up or someone who's supposed to get an education. Because they used to tell my mother that people like me don't grow, we can't go to school, and we don't produce children. So as a child, my mother looked after me, and she stopped taking me to the hospital when I was 12 years old. So, when I was 12, she'd put me in a taxi from our village, and she'd tell me to go to the clinic. The disorder causes the normally round, red blood cells to become hard and crescent-shaped, clogging the flow of blood. This often leads to infections, excruciating pain and other complications.
Before he was 2 years back, he was falling sick, but we didn't know which disease that. So when we confirmed when he was 2 years in Africanews, then from there we started struggling with him, struggling up to now.
The only cure for the pain is a bone marrow transplant or gene therapy, beyond the reach of most patients. But there is a drug that can reduce periods of severe pain and other complications.
I would say, a wonder drug. It has changed the course of managing children with sickle cell. We used to be so frustrated, you know. You care for a child, then they reach like 12 years, and they get so many complications. And even you start wishing and saying, this child. So because of that trauma, hydroxyurea has now changed it. Like, it improves on the what? On the quality of life of these patients.
She says messages of hope from people like Nabulo help those who feel discouraged or worry that sickle cell is a death sentence. Her father says he's proud of her.
During that time when Barbara was born, anyway, if someone had sickle cell, people looked at us just being sickly like that. But I think up to this moment, people they are getting some little light due to this radio information.
Nabulo is mother to twin daughters and a son, but despite positive trends, many like her continue to face discrimination.